Hello there and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to be doing a page in my Jane Davenport journal, and I have got some collage papers here from the works. That was £2 for this pad, and I've just pulled out a couple of these pages and I just thought I was going to try and build a quick and easy journal page. So maybe it's the fact that for the hashtag Take 5 art journal we have to make something in 5 minutes. Maybe not 5 minutes, that would have been clever. Oh, I don't know that I could do that. Maybe the fact that we had to make something in 15 minutes, I'm thinking, oh, I could do more of that. Let's see. But I was just fancying making a little quick journal page today. And I've had these papers in my stash for a while and not done much with them. So it seemed like a good opportunity just to give it a little play. So I'm just kind of chopping into these. I probably will keep all the bits, knowing me. I'm trying not to think about it too much. Maybe I should have set a timer. Maybe that would have been a good idea. Who knows? So I'm thinking that could go across like that. This is awesome. I think I might have a page done in about 5 minutes. You'll be laughing if this video turns out to be like an hour long. Like, you know, you've clicked on it and gone, oh man, it's an hour. And then I'm at the beginning going, yeah, I think I'm going to get this done in like 5 minutes. Super awesome. Like, oh dear, what happened? Okay. So let me have a quick look at that. I'm liking that, and then I'm thinking that maybe could we have this one going up, this one going that way. Let's have a see. I actually was starting in another video for you, and I was trying to show how easy doodling was, and I did it really well, but I actually hated my page by the time I'd finished it. I was trying to show you too much, and it's like what I'd shown was useful, but together on a page it just looked horrible. So I've actually ended up gluing those two pages together. I've discovered that's a good way. You know, if you do a journal page you don't like, just glue it together. It's fine. No one will never know unless you tell them, like I just have. Okay. These are great papers that I've come across in the works. As I say, I bought them a while ago and not used them, but I am on a mission to use up some of my stash, and I really do have to be on a budget now. I actually have to start paying for my website this month, so yes. I will be having to not spend as much as I am sometimes inclined to do. Let me see. Just wondering whether... Actually, I think I'm just going to have to stick with that. I'm going to round this one off so it looks a bit more... These ones off so they look a bit more sensible. So they don't look like I've just sort of ran out of paper. Okay, sorry. So far you've just seen 3 minutes of fussy cutting. Hope that's okay. Just having a little blather with you while I'm in my craft space. I've actually been very busy today. I have just finished my Donna and Julia crate. This one's probably going to go up way before because I'm actually incredibly organised, but that was quite a project, and so I've pretty much been crafting all day with that, which was fun. But now I'm just having a bit of play where I've no idea what I am doing. I have no plan. I'm just going with the flow. So I've got my Mod Podge out. It's not my kind of adhesive of choice, but it's because I was just gluing the two pages together, and then I decided to keep it out. And so I've just I've put a little bit on the actual background. Oops, and I'm going to put a little bit on this as well. This paper's massive. I'm actually wondering whether some of my Alina Zinsky stuff might be quite nice on this. Let's have a see. Right, let's get this stuck down anyway. random bit of something stuck there. Maybe just, yeah, maybe if I just have a corner of this, like that, that could be quite fun. Oops. Lost part of my power. I think it's because I've been up here all day. Been up here all day, crafting away. Actually very organised. All the things that I need to have done, videos that are scheduled to go up, are all done and ready. It's been my aim since I started to get ahead of myself, and especially with having my own business now. I keep meaning to try and be well and truly ahead of myself, and for one reason or another, the times that I have scheduled for crafting don't seem to happen. And then I kind of, right, I don't really know what I'm doing now. That's it. Therein lies my journal page. Right, I might just get a little bit of gesso. So I've grabbed my gesso. This is my indigo blue one. And I'm just going to sort of, go around the edges of this a little bit. So it sort of blends into the page. And then we'll put some over it as well, just so it looks part of the page. At the minute it just does look like I've stuck a bit of paper on, which is fine, but I kind of want it to look like it's more part of the page. So I'm just going to edge it. I think I might have to stop for a little minute. That sounds like my husband is just pulling into the drive. That'll be with my daughter, who it's now her bedtime. She's been at Grandma's for the day. So I will probably have to get her supper and get her down. Now I need to stick that down a bit better because it's just lifting. But I'll do that. Okay. Yeah, that's better. To me that looks a bit better because now it's sort of, it looks like it's part of the page. And I'm just going to do that over some of that as well, so that we've got this is looking more like a background layer. Okay, yep, that's them back now, so I'm going to let that dry and I will be back again very soon just to finish this page off a little bit. Okay, so that's dried off now, and then what I was thinking is I'm just going to put a little bit of watercolour around the edge. So I'm just wetting the edge slightly. I've got my Jane Davenport and this one's called Best Friend, which is such a fun colour. It's actually quite bright, that, so I might mix it with a bit of Frida just to, so I've just literally put a little bit of water down, and I'm just edging that now. So I'll do the same here, and it's going to bleed it into the page, and then I'm going to spray it so it'll move even more. But I just thought that might be quite a nice, I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I'm just playing. Oops. I have smudged that under, so I'm just going to protect. It's probably a good idea. I always forget to do that and then get annoyed when my pages smudge. And it's like, well, if you are going to not be particularly careful. Okay, and then what I'm thinking I'm going to do is just create a bit of movement. I don't know if that's shown. I just let that bleed into the page slightly. Let's see if we can create some drips. I might just put a bit more on. I think I might add, let me see, I think I will add some of this purpley as well. Okay, and again I'm just going to spray that so we have a bit of movement. Okay, I've got a leak it onto, now this is why you should protect your pages, because look, I mean I don't actually mind with this side because it'll just become a mop-up sheet, but when I ruin bits that I've already done, it does, it can be a bit frustrating. But I'm always so eager to craft that I forget about. The other thing as well is I'm just going to mop up the centre, because again there's nothing worse than you've done a page and then there's some leakage of paint comes through. That's just very frustrating. So I'm just going to deepen that, because obviously I want the movement, I still want the movement, but it's just that we're losing the density of the colour a little bit. Let's see, we can get a bit of, I think we're getting some drips that way and some drips there. We go. I'm happy with that, so I'm going to let that dry. So I've got a Derwent sketching pastel pencil, and I'm just going to edge my flower here to make this stand out a little bit. So I'm just scribbling round with that, and then I've got a paper stump which I will just use to blend out a little bit. Okay, but I will do this on fast forward because it will probably be just a little bit mind-blowingly boring to watch me do it in real time. Okay, so I've done that now. I don't normally go for the pastels because I find I'm not particularly good at controlling it, and I have found that, but I kind of felt it sort of worked. So now I've just grabbed, this is a StazOn ink pad, more just because it was on my desk there, and I'm just going to roughly frame this, especially with the grey around the flower now. It's needing the dark round the edge to make this look bright again, because we've kind of almost lost the brightness a little bit. But by doing this, we can, by making it look quite dark on the outside, we make what's in the centre look brighter. So again, it's because your eye's drawn in and you've got the contrast between light and dark. Oops, and when you have that, that's where, yeah, I've lost my words, but yeah, I know what I'm trying to say, but I'm not saying it very well. But yeah, so it's the contrast. You need this shade in order to see the highlight. Okay, so I've gone for my StazOn there just because it was on my desk, but also I don't particularly, I was thinking of doing, like, you know, my border with my pen, but I don't know, I was just thinking that it needed a bit more than that. So I'm just going to draw a little border round the parts that don't have the flower on them. I'm just adding a little bit of doodling. And then I'm actually going to keep this page really simple, I think, rather than fuss it up with a focal image. I think I'm just going to get some sentiments and keep it simple. Okay, so there's a little bit too much smudging for me with the charcoal pencil over here, so I'm just going to add a bit more gesso into that area, and I'll probably do it in a few places so that it looks part of the design. So I'm going in rules of threes, so I've sort of done it in 3 different areas in sort of a triangle, just to sort of disguise that a little bit. Okay, and then I have got out my Tim Holtz things again. So I've got Listen to Your Heart. possibility everywhere. Okay, and again I am just going to do some doodling around there, so I'm just literally going to try and frame these sentiments with some doodled lines. I'm not trying to be straight, I'm not trying to be overly accurate, I'm just trying to emphasise it a little bit so that the eye's sort of drawn to it a little bit. Okay, and then I think I want some, I was going to say black splashes, but I don't know where my black paint is gone, but I've got some of this which should be pink splashes, so we can try that and see how it looks, and if it doesn't look right then I'll go and get some black. But I'm just sort of crafting with what's on my desk. Yeah, that looks fine. So I've got, this is Spectrum Noir Aquatints, so I'm going to keep them quite light over this side and quite heavy on this side. I'm just going to tilt my page again so that the drips are going in, they're not all sort of going in the same direction, because sometimes that can look a bit strange. Okay, I do like liquid watercolours for that. It's handy to have a few on your desk because they're just they're just sort of ready to go. Right, just to tidy up my desk a little bit. That is my very quick art journal page. I hope you've enjoyed spending a little bit of journaling time with me. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, please do consider liking and subscribing, and I will be back again very soon. Okay, take care then, and goodbye.